Hi, I'm Derek, and today I'm going to be showing you very basically what all the buttons and knobs on your sound desk are and how to use them to correctly level your inputs so as not to get distortion or feedback. So this is our sound desk. Now your one might be a bit smaller or bigger or even a different brand, but the basic components and parts will be the same. The first thing to say is not to be worried or put off by the amount of faders or knobs or buttons on the desk, as many of them are just a duplicate of the ones next to them. So let's break it down and have a look at one channel strip. So this is our channel strip. It basically consists of 5 parts: the gain control, the EQ or equalizer section, the auxiliary sends, the pan, and the fader. This is our gain control. This affects the amount of signal that enters the mixer. You can think of gain as a balloon on the end of your microphone. The more gain, the bigger the balloon, so the greater the amount of sound that the microphone can pick up. This is our EQ section. The knobs relate to different frequency bands. The HF or high frequency knob affects frequencies around 12 kHz. The LF or low frequency knob affects signals below 80 Hz. The 4 knobs in between affect the low mid and high mid frequencies. These are the frequencies that are most likely to be used in vocals and instruments. This desk in fact has a semi-parametric EQ, meaning that by adjusting these green knobs you can dial in a specific frequency to enhance the sound or to cut one to eliminate feedback. The next group of knobs are known as the auxiliary or aux sends. These control the amount of channel signal that is sent to the auxiliary outputs. An example of where you would use an aux send is if you were using stage monitors or foldback speakers on stage for the performers to hear either themselves, other singers and instruments, or a mix of all of them. Next, we have the pan knob. This affects the position of the channel signal in the stereo mix, whether left or right. This is useful for separating actors or action on stage. Finally, we have our fader. This controls the overall channel level to our main left and right mix. So now we have an MP3 player connected to our desk. Now this process is the same for any input device you're going to use, be it microphones, DI boxes, anything. I'm just using an MP3 player so we have a constant sound for demonstration purposes. The first thing you want to do is level our channel. This means that when our fader is set to 0 dB, also known as unity gain, the signal should be balanced so as not to feedback or distort and be normalized against other inputs on your desk so that it is easier to mix the sound. We do this by pressing the PFL button. This gives us a graphical representation of the audio signal over here on our LED display. What we're aiming for is that the signal to normally peak at around 0 dB, only occasionally reaching the orange +3 dB indicator on the very loud sounds. We achieve this simply by using our gain control, either increasing or decreasing the input level. So that's explained the different sections on your channel strip and how to level a channel on your sound desk. Hopefully it's now a bit clearer how to set up microphones without having to worry about poor audio quality or problems with feedback. Thanks for watching.